Hi, my name is Eddie Rodriguez. I'm not a doctor. I don't have a PhD. I don't have any formal training in medicine or science. I'm a husband and a father of a 2-year-old and 8-month-old, working full-time in finance. I'm also a caretaker of my father, who was diagnosed with early-onset Alzheimer's disease. I'm starting this now because many people have asked me to. My father was diagnosed with early-onset Alzheimer's disease in 2018. And at the time of my father's diagnosis, he was 53 years old. He was the primary income provider and the primary health insurance provider of my mother and my younger brother, who was 15 at the time. It was a devastating blow initially at the time, but my mother, my brother, my wife, and myself, we rallied around him. We had committed ourselves that we weren't going to settle with the poor prognosis that was initially given to him. We determined ourselves to seek out anyone and anything that could help heal him, improve his health, and improve his overall quality of life. This really sent us on a journey of intense research, investigation, reaching out to as many doctors and scientists of different backgrounds and disciplines, staying open to any and every insight that could help him get better. He's come a long way in that time, and we've learned a whole lot in that time. My father's prognosis, his ensuing disability thrust me into a position where I had to learn to become a citizen researcher with no formal training or background in medicine or science. When now working or tending to my family, it's just been a lot of long nights and early mornings, hitting the books, poring over the published research and literature that's out there, and just reaching out, making calls out to doctors, biologists, chemists, geneticists. I've been told that what we've learned, what we've applied, and the kind of results that we've gotten up to this point can help other people. And I believe that. And I believe in that. It's not just Alzheimer's disease or dementia, but a diagnosis of some sort of cognitive decline, some sort of neurological decline, is the fourth leading cause of death in the United States of America right now. And it's climbing quickly to become the third leading cause of death, jumping over cancer. So we got to figure this out. We got to come together and figure this out. So what am I doing? I'll be sharing what we've learned and what we're learning along the way. I'll be sharing what other peers and colleagues of mine are seeing and what's working. I'll be sharing the latest research that's on the cutting edge for cognitive and neurological health and healing. Every day, people are getting diagnosed with these terrible diseases and these terrible prognoses. Every day, there are people that are beating them. And I'm not just talking about prevention. I'm talking about established cognitive decline, measurable cognitive decline, and beating them. I'll be sharing their stories. And I'll be bringing these people on. I'm committed to leaving no stone unturned, and I'm bringing you along with me for all my findings. I'm aiming to simplify some complex concepts into bite-sized and digestible videos that really are meant to contain helpful information that can be directly applied to your life, applied for a loved one of yours, someone that you're caring for. Maybe you're also caring for a loved one with established cognitive or neurological decline. Maybe a loved one has recently been diagnosed. Maybe you've been diagnosed with mild cognitive impairment. Maybe you're just dealing through some brain fog and don't feel as sharp as you once did. Maybe you have a family history, like me and my wife, and you want to give yourself the best shot to prevent any sort of chronic disease. Maybe you just want to optimize your cognitive and neurological overall health. I'm determined to make brain health a useful resource to you. How am I doing this? I'll be shooting to get at least one of these videos out to you every week. It can get pretty busy around here, but I'm committed to at least that. And I've been part of several online communities where many of us are in similar situations and circumstances. And we've been in that constant communication and learning a lot from each other. So I'm a big believer of that. I'm a big believer in that. I've seen the power and really experienced how helpful and useful that can be, especially with the speed of how information can be exchanged. So I will be starting an online community for brain health as a Facebook group pretty shortly here, so stay tuned for that. And this way we can all learn from each other. If you made it to the end of this video, thank you for listening. My dad thanks you. Thank you for your time. Hope you're doing well, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks.